Hey, so what's going on, everyone? Now, I know it has been a few weeks since I've last uploaded something, and my next video, I will explain why I have not uploaded for the last few weeks. I highly recommend all of you check that video out because there's some things that I need to talk about, and this is both for my viewers and for some of the authors that I have featured on this channel before. But I have been getting asked about posting some stuff, so I wanted to do a video that I've not really done before. And I am going to show off my most recent haul. Now, normally I don't do these type of videos because one of the things I like to do with this channel is to show off more stuff from independent authors, because I know myself, being an independent author, that platform for promotion and publicity is a very small one, and it's not always the easiest thing to come by, but I needed some content. Long story short, and all this stuff has something in common, and that is that the 3 books I showed you, let me do this again. The most expensive book out of these 3 was $5.97. So without further ado, I am going to show off the 3 books that I bought recently. First one is Satellite Down from Rob Thomas. Now, for the record, this is not the frontman of Matchbox 20. This particular Rob Thomas is the creator of the shows Veronica Mars, Party Down, and iZombie. Veronica Mars is a really solid show, and me being a comic book fan, of course, I had to check out iZombie. Well, he also is the author of many books, including Rat Saw God. He's done multiple tie-in books for Veronica Mars, and I am showing off this one right now, Satellite Down. So there is the front. There is the spine. And there is the back for anyone who wants to read it. If not, I will be reading the back of this momentarily. Determined to pursue his dreams of becoming a reporter, Patrick Sheridan leaves his deeply religious family behind in his small Texas town for a job on a teen news show in LA. Before he knows it, he's mingling with the rich and famous, lying to his parents and cheating on his girlfriend who's waiting for him back home. While on assignment across the pond in Ireland, he learns that it was his pretty face, not his talent, that landed him the job in the first place. Devastated and at a loss for what to do, Patrick runs. He knows it's up to him to pick up the shattered pieces of his life. But what do you do when everything you thought you knew turns out to be wrong? So, a couple of reasons I picked this up. One, Rob Thomas is very, very hands-on with all the shows he does. He is usually one of the, if not the main person writing the scripts for his shows. So I already know just from that, he's a really good writer. Second, if I remember correctly, I believe he actually got into writing before he got into television. Because the book that's mentioned on here, Rat Saw God, I believe came out years before any of the shows that he worked on ever came to be. So, where did I get this? I got it at Dollar Tree. If you are not subscribed, I have another channel called Let's Watch a Movie. I will have the link in the description below. And once a month, I always go over to the local Dollar Tree stores near me and pick up a bunch of movies. Well, Dollar Tree also has a book section, and this was one of the books at one of the Dollar Tree locations. Keep in mind, I have not read this yet, but I can tell you from what I have experienced with Rob Thomas, he is a solid writer. So I only got it for $1. Can't go wrong with $1. All right, so the next thing, Windhaven from George R.R. Martin and Lisa Tuttle. I'm not sure on that one. This is a graphic novel, and as many of you already know, I'm definitely a comic book person. George R.R. Martin is attached. Hopefully this is not the first part of a series, because I am not going to see if there's a part 2 or if it's even out, because if it's not out yet, then I know I will probably be long gone from this world before part 2 comes out. So hopefully this is the only one. I do not know much about this, but like Satellite Down, I picked this one up from Dollar Tree. So to any comic book people that watch this, you're not going to get something like a top Marvel or top DC graphic novel, but yes, occasionally you can get some graphic novels at Dollar Tree. So as of right now, I have only spent $2. I've got something from someone I'm already a fan of and someone that I know is talented, even if it does take him 20 years to write one book. So the last one. If you, again, on my movie channel, Let's Watch a Movie, I have mentioned picking up movies at Walmart, and one of the Walmarts I kind of can't go to right now because they're remodeling and things are just in disarray. Their entertainment section is slowly being put back together, and they now have a bin for books that are $5.97. So with that being said, I managed to get for $5.97 the Annotated American Gods from Neil Gaiman. Now, if you go on Amazon, this book ain't cheap. You go to Barnes & Noble, this book really ain't cheap. Walmart, $5.97. You've got the actual novel itself in the center, and on both sides of the pages, you've got various footnotes, inspirations. In one part, I believe there's even a playlist of songs that Neil mentioned that he was listening to while writing particular sections of the book. He also did that with Sandman for anyone that is a fan of Sandman. He's mentioned like some of the songs he listened to, I believe in the Sandman Overture. Depending on which version you get, I believe there are some playlists, so definitely check that out. But let me find something that's got quite a few footnotes here. So I keep going across pages that only have 1 or 2, so I do apologize for that. But there you go. You've got all these footnotes right here on one side. You got some pages that don't feature much, but at the end of the day, it is still nice to see what inspired what is hands down my favorite book from my favorite author. But the inside, beautifully designed and illustrated keepsake edition of Neil Gaiman's revered masterpiece, featuring enlightening and incisive notes throughout by award-winning annotator and editor Leslie Klinger. And down here is just got the actual synopsis for the book. No need to read that. But definitely wanted to pick this up because it's definitely a thing I wanted to check out. I would love to know what led to some of the stuff that inspired Neil Gaiman to write what is hands down my favorite book from him. And the fact that I was able to get this for $5.97 at Walmart was a shocker. I also know someone else who's a Neil Gaiman fan, so when I saw that, I was like, I'm gonna pick up another copy and get it for this person. Again, I strongly recommend that everyone checks out my next video that I will be uploading on Friday, further explaining why I have not uploaded anything. So please make sure you check that one out. This is not just for the viewers, this is also for the authors that have been featured on the channel. Because there's a very, very important part that a lot of you need to watch with the next video. But that is going to do it for this one. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you like what you saw, leave a thumbs up. Comment down below. Would you like to see me show off more hauls? Some of the stuff that I actually buy when I'm not on here featuring other independent authors. I think I did pretty good for the first haul I did, featuring the creator of Veronica Mars, George R.R. Martin, the author of Game of Thrones, and Neil Gaiman, the author of American Gods and Sandman. I think I did pretty good for a first haul on here. But comment down below if you want to see more videos like this. And that's going to do it for this video. So thank you all for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.